so dirty. What are you looking for in there? Morning, folks. Welcome to another episode. Chronicles of a Farm Stay Startup. Yep. Thanks for tuning in. Really appreciate it. If you're catching this episode and you don't really know what the Farm Stay Startup is all about, and you haven't had time to get caught up on all of the previous episodes, it's just my wife and I buying a hobby farm, and we're basically turning it into a beautiful farm stay, you know, like a short-term vacation rental. And it just shows the happenings on the farm every day. Oh man, today is going to be a fun day. Tons of work on the duck house is going to get done today. I got big plans to work on the shingles, at least on the one side anyways. Gonna work on the shingles. Gotta work on framing the front. So the front entranceway, which is my entrance, not the duck's entrance. And that's gonna get framed in, and I put a couple windows in and whatnot. I don't know what else I'm gonna do. That's a lot already anyways. Pretty soon I'll be doing the balusters on the duck deck in the front. I'm gonna play with the ducks a little bit. Molly sure is getting into some mischief. Oh my lord. She made me a little bit angry today. Yeah. Oh. Got some good news though. I finally get my mule trailer. It's nothing special really. It's just a trailer that I ordered off Amazon, because you can't get a trailer like this at your local hardware store. But it's finally here. So I gotta assemble it quickly, and because you see over here, you see all this wood framing right here? This should be filled up with firewood for the winter. And I haven't even started yet. Now, I'm not so concerned about it because I'm pretty sure that there's plenty of already seasoned and dried wood around the property that I could easily use my chainsaw and cut and then fill this up. Man, okay. Well, here's to another day. And let me get busy. Beautiful day here on the farm. You can see the other day I got my siding on. I don't think I'm gonna make it a board and batten style. I just butted up the boards right up against each other. I still need to make a little door for myself there for my clean out. And I got these fascia boards on. So this is maybe where I'm gonna attach some gutters. And maybe I'll have the gutter going into the duck pond. Whenever it rains, it'll fill up the pond for me. And on the other side, I'm gonna have water barrels. I got my water barrels over there, you can see. They're ready to go. I might have more than that too, but right now, because of COVID, you can't get stock. So I got this beautiful roof done, and now I'm gonna get started doing some shingling. Ooh, exciting. I'm just cheating a little, and I'm just gonna be putting one shingle upside down rather than using like an expensive ice shield or anything like that. You don't really need that for a duck hut. It's gonna be waterproof, it's gonna be fine. But I couldn't get any edging. It's hard to get materials these days, so I'm just cheating, and I'm putting these upside down, and this is just gonna be the underlayment for the bottom edge. And then after that, I'm gonna put the shingle up like that, and I'm gonna stagger the seams, and all will be well. Working up on these ladder on this steep pitch here. Got a skip leg day. Man, my calf muscles are like getting a huge workout just standing up on my tippy toes up there because there's no space on the ladder. Anyway, my wife thinks I'm nuts for making a structure like this. She's probably right, but I gotta finish it now. What am I gonna do? Let me show you guys what's going on in the barn here. This is why I really need to get some barn cats. I mean, it's already September. I don't know if there's any chance of me getting some barn cats before winter. And I need, I gotta train them to live in the barn. I know there's a special way to keep them in the barn. You feed them in the barn, you keep them in a cage for a month or two, and you really, that way they know that the barn is their home, and then they can wander around the property doing what they do, like mousers, chipmunks, things like that. Oh my God, there goes a chipmunk right now. Hold on, let me show you what these chipmunks are doing inside my barn. Look at all this sand. Like, how did they get this big pile of dirt out of that little tiny hole? And I keep trying to fill it back in, but they keep oh God, very frustrating, these things, they're like hiding all over the place in here. They made a hole over there. They made a hole over there in the floor. I don't know how they can do it. I thought it was cement. Wow, you tell them. You tell them. Like, I plan on using this barn someday. Anyways, I need some mousers, and I need these guys caught. The last resort, I guess, is to trap them. Get the old trap out and try to, I haven't seen any mice. I'm sure they're out there, but it's the chipmunks that are the problem, because the chipmunks dig and they dig and they dig tunnels. There's probably no ground underneath that cement now. What if I step on it and it just caves in because there's no dirt under there? Hey guys, finally got my trailer. Look at this guy. So I got this sucker all installed. Take a look. Got these extra rails on the top. It's got very durable wheels. Got a little hitch put on it underneath there. And it's gonna look good. It's gonna work well. I'm gonna mainly use this thing for cleaning up brush and collecting firewood and things like that. You know, this the mule has a nice thing in the back here, but this just gives you a little bit extra space. You know, so that's it, folks. It's done. How you doing today, guys? Just getting set up here. I'm gonna start working on my duck house this morning. It's quite cold. I had to put my sweater back on, but that's okay. It's nice to work in. Duck house is coming along pretty good. I'm working on structuring the very front, the front entrance, which is my entrance, not the duck's entrance. But you can see I'm just making a doorway there. I'm making a pretty wide door, 32 inches. That way I can bring in anything big if I have to, like bales of hay or straw, or, you know, just, why should I make a small door if it's my door? I'm a big guy anyway. I got all the siding done. Over here you can see, work on this wall. I got to work on the back wall. And then I got to do some rails here on the duck deck. And that's, I mean, after that I got to work on the run. But I'm going to get started. I'm just going to get set up here and let me get going. Just had an incident with Molly. She's so funny. But man, it's just ridiculous. Molly, all you're doing is causing me trouble. Huh? Oh man. So I'm starting to work on my duck house, and I was just putting on some windows, so I wasn't using my GoPro at the minute. And then I go to get my GoPro and set it all up, and I can't find it. I'm like, where's my GoPro? Where's my GoPro? It's a GoPro Hero 8 Black. I need that GoPro real bad. And then I realize Molly's not around. Where's Molly? So I go to track her down, and she stole my GoPro with the whole microphone on top that I just got because my audio hasn't been that great. So I invested in a external microphone, and you have to get this little attachment. You know, this little attachment. This is for you to attach the microphone to the GoPro. And look what she did. Look at this. She tore up all these wires. Look. You know how much this little gizmo was? It was $74. And she's just so innocent. You know? I mean, I honestly didn't leave this in her reach. But she climbed up the stairs to the duck house, and I had it sitting up on the deck there. Oh my God, I gotta be more careful with my gear. Next thing you know, she's gonna chew up my $2,000 camera. That's no good. Anyways, I wanted to get my camera going so I can show you guys what I just did. So I just installed a couple of plexiglass windows. So either side of this door, either side is just going to have just a couple of small windows just to let some sunlight in so that whenever I go in and out, plus when the ducks are in there, it's not pitch black. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm going to get started now on this wall and try to keep a better eye on my Molly. Gosh, she's mischievous. So now this is not repairable. That's just trash. Put it in the trash pile. I'm trying to work on this upper level. It's gonna get covered by cedar shingles, so it doesn't have to be perfect, but I don't want to waste like a whole sheet of plywood, so I have a whole bunch of these boards that are leftover cuts from doing the siding, because the siding was only like 32 inches. So I have a whole slew of these. I'm just going to use these to cover that whole thing, and then the cedar shingles are going to cover on top, so it'll save me from using an expensive sheet of plywood. You might see me looking at the wood before I install. Pretty well I have a habit now, as I learned over the years, that you have to inspect every piece of wood, and you have to basically look at the grain. You know, you see how you can see the rings from the tree? So depending on which way this was milled, you know, this one was milled with the center right here. So the rings are like this. So the wood is going to have a tendency to curve this way. Okay? So I don't want to install it like this and then it's going to curve like this. You have to install it with the curve in, so it's holding it in. And pretty well every wood is like that. 2x4s, 2x6s, 2x10s, 2x12s, 2x8s. Every kind of wood is like that. So it's a good habit to get into. For anybody who's not quite sure, how come this guy's checking every piece of wood before he installs it? That's why. Hey guys, back at it again today on my duck house. I'm gonna try to finish off the front duck deck with some rails and balusters. I picked up some balusters at the hardware store. I got some caps for the 4x4s. So we'll see how it's going to play out. I got to keep Molly entertained because she's right here. She's driving me a little crazy. Hey Molly. You got an itch? Scratch it.
I got a little itch. Down there. Would you mind? No! 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 To the right! To the right! To the right! You are a funny man, Mr. Bond.
Of course, leave it to me to come up with these difficult structures. I gotta figure out that angle. I don't even know how to do it, really. It's just, I ruined a few boards. It's just trial and error, because I gotta get that angle right on the siding. I don't want like big gaps on the side, so I'll just keep at it. Getting ready to pack up. It's getting a little bit late and I got things to do. Gotta check on Molly. I haven't seen Molly in a while. Oh, there she is. Look, she's under my truck again.
Molly? Molly, what are you doing? Hey, get out of there. Molly? Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come here. Molly, come. Come.
There you are. There you are. What are you doing? Ah, what are you doing, girl? You okay? Huh? You want to go help me put the ducks away? Huh? You want to go help me put the ducks away? Come. Two Logana ducks. Two Logana. Two Logana. Two Logana. Two Logana. Man, two Logana is really working. Night night, ducks. See you tomorrow. Molly's a little pouty because I won't let her in.
Hi, Molly. You okay there, girl? You okay?
Let's go check the chickens. Okay, let's go check the chickens. Molly, let's go check the chickens. Come. How you doing, chickens? You guys all okay? Hey, how about you? How about you, leghorns? We got black leghorns and light Sussex. And these leghorns like to stick together. All the black ones like to stick together. All the white ones, they like to stick together. That one's all puffed up. Look, he's getting ready to crow. Ooh, he's running around. Why is he running around like that? Let's go and check on the Rhode Island red chicks. Molly's too busy eating crickets. Molly, you finding some crickets, love? Huh? Okay, you just stay busy out there. You guys think my shoes are food or what? Ah. It's not food at all.
Look at this big chungus. Oh my God, he tried. That rooster just tried to grab the microphone. You know, the microphone has like a big furry thing on it. It's to help with the wind. I've been having a lot of wind noise problems, so I got a better microphone.
Maybe I'll give these chickens a bit more scratch for the night. I got these rope bells now. I bought them off of Amazon because I couldn't find them in any pet store. PetSmart, Ren's Pets, Pet Value. I couldn't find them. Anyway, so we got these bells and they just hang from the doorknob, and we're gonna try. I got the set came with two, so I got one here at the farmhouse and one at our own house, and we'll see if Molly can pick up that she's got to ring the bell. You know, we're trying to train her a little bit so that she can ring the bell to go outside, because she's having slight, in my opinion anyway, she's having a slight trouble with the potty training. She's 4 months old and she still doesn't have it. So we're going to try this technique and see if it does any different. We're just in the farmhouse here trying to eat some lunch. And this kid right here is so tall, she can stand up and peek through the window and watch us eating lunch. She wants to get in real bad.